Hi CC families, this is our Abecedarian new memory work for Cycle 3, Week 2. This week we learned more Northeast states and capitals, and these maps are a really cool blow up of the region that we're learning, as well as where it's located on the United States map. So we use this in class. If you're interested in having this at home, I can tell you where to find it on CC Connected, or I could email it to you if you are on CC Connected. But we learned these states, and we used this song on the CD. So this goes Montpelier, Vermont, Albany, New York, Trenton, New Jersey, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Dover, Delaware. Okay, we just sang along. We said them through once and put a dot on each capital. Then the next time through, we connected the dots like a journey on the map. So those are fun ways to reinforce what we did in class when you practice at home. For our math, we are skip counting 3s and 4s this week. So for our 3s, I had them hold up 3 fingers and we pretended they were jingle bells. That's the tune that our song used this week. So it goes 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, and 27, 30, and we're done. 33, 36 with our 3s. And you can get silly and you can swim while you sing that. You could flap some wings with 3 fingers. Anything that you would want to do to remind yourself that it's the 3s. And for our 4s, it's kind of an easy way to get 4 fingers to put your hands on your hips. And you've got 4 fingers in the front. So that's what we did first. We stood and we marched like this for our 4s. And the song goes like this. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48. Singing 4s is really great, isn't it? I think so. This week's history was learning about the Pilgrims, and so our motions went like this in 16, 20, 6 fingers. The Pilgrims, and we're making a big pilgrim collar, from Plymouth, England, and we made a big E with our bodies for England. It was fun. If it's hard, just do your arms. England. Signed the Mayflower Compact. Signed the Mayflower Compact. Before landing, we jumped or we stomped our foot for landing in Plymouth, Massachusetts. Okay, God bless you. So let's sing it together. In 1620, the Pilgrims from Plymouth, England, signed the Mayflower Compact, signed the Mayflower Compact, before landing in Plymouth, Massachusetts. Very nice. Next is Latin conjunctions this week. Our song is to the tune Jimmy Crack Corn. Latin conjunctions at, and, ut, that, said, but, Latin conjunctions. Let's see, next was science. Which bones make up the axial skeleton? And that's the middle part of your skeleton that everything else is attached onto. So what bones make up the axial skeleton? The bones of the axial skeleton are cranium, vertebrae, ribs, and sternum. 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 In English, we learned about the present participle verb form, and I had a present that I passed around the circle while we sang it. So we sang it to the tune Happy Birthday because that goes with a present. So we sang a present participle is a verb plus ing used as an adjective or a verb. Our last piece of memory work is the timeline. So we were on 7 wonders of the ancient world. Okay, and so it's 7 wonders. And then ancient was that zigzag beard that we did before for the age of ancient empires. Patriarchs of Israel, put your thumb on your forehead, put your fingers in the air. And then 2000 BC, 2, and then 3 fingers, 1000 BC. Hittites, we hit our hand. Canaanites are the bullhorns. So Hittites, Canaanites. Sign language K for Cush. Assyrians is like drawing a bow. Babylonians, put your arm up, and they made lots of laws. So we're going down the list of laws for Babylonians. And then China's Shang Dynasty, shoulder, shoulder, hip. We're showing their uniform that they would wear. China's Shang Dynasty. So it goes like this. Ready? 7 wonders of the ancient world, patriarchs of Israel. 2000 BC, 2000 BC, Hittites, Canaanites, Cush, Assyrians, Babylonians, China, Shang Dynasty. Great job. And that's all of our memory work, right? Next week, I'm hoping to start the President's Song. Just do a few presidents each week, so that by the end of the year, when we're supposed to do the whole President's Song in 1 week, we're ready for that, and we know them a little bit. I also want to just talk about art.
I have both my ears.
Okay, go ahead.
I have both my ears.
For art, we learned about mirror images, and I just wanted to show you, this was their picture that they did. They each completed one of these, and I kept it for their notebook. But we basically talked about using one half and then drawing the reflection as best we could, like you would see in a mirror. We held a mirror up to some of our shapes. So that would be something, if you wanted to do some of that kind of art at home, to reinforce that idea of mirror images. And for science, we talked about lenses. That curved glass or curved water makes things look bigger or smaller or blurry. And looking through a window, which is flat, doesn't change the way that things look at all. So you can talk about that through the week as well. That's it. Next week's letter for presentations is the letter C. See you next week.